Hello happy gardeners, welcome back to Stinky Nursery. Marla on camera again, say hello Marla.
Hi.
And today I'm showing you what to do with your cyclamen when you receive them from me and how they arrive in the post. Now I know that this is a hot topic around Marla's dinner table every evening. They just want to know, what do you do? What do you do with your package? How does it arrive? Anyway, this is how it arrives. In a little jiffy bag like this. It will have your name and address on it, obviously, and it will come through the post. Now, there's a few things you need to have prepared to be able to pot this up. First is have your cyclamen mix. If you're planting them outside, plant them outside, no problem whatsoever. You can, I'd say plant them as soon as possible, but they are essentially corms, they're bulbs. All the energy of the plant is within this corm itself. So even if they die back to nothing, you plant out the corm, and it will spring back up again. You'd have to be very unlucky for it not to do that. So what we need for this, to put it into a pot, is a pot, a pair of glasses, some gritty sand, and a cyclamen mix that I've sieved with a sieve that's about this size. Can you spin in a bit, Marla? Yeah, it's about sort of 5 mil, I suppose, or a quarter of an inch. Right, put on the glasses, and here is our cyclamen mix. Marla, spin in, show the people the cyclamen mix. Now this is predominantly topsoil and gritty sand. I've got about 1/3 of this gritty sand in with a load of topsoil that's been sieved. Just normal topsoil is absolutely fine. Do not use multi-purpose compost. Multi-purpose compost will not last for many years and do what it's meant to do with the thingy. The sand is there for good drainage. With our cyclamen bulbs, we need good drainage. So we get our pot. I'm using this grubby little thing here, and I'm going to put a crock in the bottom. Marla, can you spin in? You can see that that's a broken bit of pot. It's got a bit of a curve on it. So I'm going to put this over the hole like that to stop the hole getting plucked up. And then I'm going to put a bit of sand over the top like that. See? There we go. And that will prevent the hole being bunged up with our compost. And now I'm going to get on cyclamen out of the bag. So if you'd like to spin back, Marla, and this is how I wrap them. I can go over there, and I wrap them up in newspaper, and if you open them up gently, like this is how it will arrive. Da-da-da-da. And there we go. I wrap the roots in a little bit and the bulb in a little bit of plastic bag, old recycled plastic bag. This one you can bung into your recycling, and this is the bulb that you will receive, like this. Now this one came out of a 9 centimetre pot, so we're talking that size like that, 9 centimetre pot. That's a coum, this is a hedifolium. Now this one is finished flowering, and it will die back to nothing at the start of the summer. When they die away, the leaves will go yellow. Do not think you've killed it. You won't have killed it. This is what they naturally do. They die away, and then the flowers come back up. So we've already done this with our pot. Marla, if you'd like to spin in a bit. Now I'm going to put a little bit more compost in there, like this, or a little bit of compost in there, like that. And I'm going to take our plant and sort of give the roots a bit of a push out like that. As you can see, the roots on these hedifolium, they're not actually on the bottom much. They mainly sort of come out around the side of the corm. Are you getting this? It's hard to see, isn't it? But a lot of these roots come around the side of the corm. So if you sort of pull the roots out a little bit gently like that, and then pop them on top like this, get the leaves and hold them in your hand, like that. And then we get the compost and we just spill it around the outside like this, like that. Give your pot a bit of a tamp down, get the air out of it, and push it down like this. And always leave a little bit of a gap on the top so that water can sit and soak down into the pot and not just have a little bit that just goes in and it won't ever get to the corm. Now the leaves look a bit droopy now. They will pick up, they will pick up. And another thing that I do is to take a bit of gritty sand and just put it around the top of the pot. This prevents weeds, it just sort of makes the whole thing a lot neater, and there we go, all potted up. Now, that can sit in there for a few years. It will die back to nothing, like I said, so don't think it's dead, don't throw the pot away. They can sit outside. All of my cyclamen are fully hardy, they will freeze, they'll frost, all the rest of it. So he can be popped outside, and we'll give it a bit of water, and that will perk up, get lovely leaves on it, the leaves will die away, and new flowers again coming up in the autumn. Sorry to go on a bit. Anyway, this has been Robbie Phoenix down at Stinky Nursery, showing you how to pot up your cyclamen when you receive them from us. Thanks for watching.